Thank you for joining us today in learning how to calculate a geomean. I'm Eric from the Clean Water team, and we're going to show you all the steps and the reasons why we calculate geomeans when analyzing fecal indicator bacteria. So what exactly is a geomean? Basically, it's the average of the logarithmic values of our data converted back to a base of 10. It's a more practical way of looking at our fecal indicator bacteria data. We use geometric means to help lessen the effect of stream values within our data sets. It's also useful when dealing with data that spans over multiple orders of magnitude. Let's take a look at some data contained in the Safe to Swim water quality portal. When looking at the data displayed in a linear scale, it's hard to see what's really happening. However, if we click on the log scale, we can really see patterns in the distribution of our data, and we can see a story of when the water quality is safe and when the water quality clearly isn't safe. We don't use geomeans when the data set is very small or when the data is normally distributed around high values. Fecal indicator bacteria helps us to understand whether or not it's likely to have disease-causing agents in our water. The state has put together several water quality objectives to help us interpret our data. One of the bacteria that we look at is E. coli. It is a gram-negative, facultative, anaerobic, rod-shaped coliform bacteria commonly found in the lower intestine of warm-blooded organisms. Enterococci are bacteria which are gram-positive. They often occur in pairs or short chains. Some species are known to live within the intestines of humans and other warm-blooded organisms' intestines as well. So now that you know what the bacteria are, let's take a look at the bacteria water quality objectives. For fresh waters, our fecal indicator bacteria will be E. coli. And for waters that are brackish or marine, we will be looking at Enterococci. For both of these, the geomean shall not be greater than the applicable geomean maximum in any 6-week interval, and that's going to be calculated weekly during the swimming season. Before we start looking at our data, you'll need to have a scientific calculator. If you have a smartphone, turn on your calculator and then just rotate the phone horizontally. You can also use the calculator installed on your computer. Just click on the calculator function, scroll down, and select Scientific. There are several procedures we can use in calculating our geomean. The first would be to multiply all of the data points and then take the nth root of the product. If you were to use the second procedure, proceed in taking the average of the logs and then convert to a base 10 number. The third procedure, and one of the easiest, is to use the geomean function in Excel. This can be found under More Functions by clicking on Statistical and then selecting Geomean. If you would like additional data for practicing your geomean calculations, please visit the California Open Data portal. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, which is brought to you by the California Water Quality Monitoring Council's Safe to Swim network.